CBC Naruto, Bachelor 33, NBA 2K 2020.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up.
Is you thinking I'm jumping and leaking the leak? Immediately show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kicked it to open up, scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Done with I just want the Lucci. So me and all of my poochies can eat. Put his loose change, take his boo thing out the PF chains and take him K get steak or something.
I was about to say, who do you think you're going to verse?
Don't I look like Drake or something? Something better tell mankind.
Hey, Rough and Tough? Brother, at least you're home. Nice.
I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up.
We want you to back up.
Here's a scenario, I'm in your area, this is your definitely. Turn up your stereo, get this jumping like Mario, now you ain't with me. You terrible, I might embarrass you right here in front of your whole family. Hiding in Nigeria, this is the year of the beer, leave it here in a chair so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near in the middle of the road, bit of beer. You don't wanna rock with the man, hands off of the grands, counting up bands while
Touching the ball, throwing the ball.
Yes, definitely. No turnovers there. That's my fault, by the way. Exactly. He is unstoppable. And your phone was to get shot every time. I have no turnovers.
So the Bucks win the tip.
So yes, I definitely give you no turnovers.
At the top of the key, Lopez.
All right, Sean. This is it right here, man. Like,
And the dunk by Lopez.
See what you're gonna do.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles, but, you know, he was reborn after joining the Bucks.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh start re-energizes you and helps you change your game. This guy was, though, a 20-point scorer a night in the past, so he can put it in the basket. He didn't get those kind of numbers with the Bucks, but really was exactly what they needed as a big guy who could shoot the three and also be a rim protector inside.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Matthews. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
Here's Fisher. Here's O'Neal. Good D by Lopez.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Giannis. Kobe with the steal. To the right side. Shaq with it. He's picked up by Lopez.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
A pass to Fox. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Nice dunk.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this
That was
deep.
amazing.
Watch out.
And here's Matthews. In the corner, Middleton with it. Lopez left side. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And finish off Bryant.
Bryant skying high.
Amazing dunk.
Slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Outside Matthews. Bledsoe for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Shaq. Here's Ori. Lets it go. Not enough on that one as it misses. Inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. We were asked this the other day, you and I, if you could choose one guard in the league to shoot a clutch three-point shot for you, Clark, who would be your guy?
Ironically, they're both on the same team, Kevin. I would start with Steph Curry. I think he clearly is the guy you want shooting it. And then after that, I would go with Klay Thompson. There are a number of other guys, but Steph is a pretty good gap in front of most. And then I think Klay is just a notch or two below Steph.
I agree. Great backcourt. Lillard up in Portland, another one. I mean, there's so many great ones in the NBA. But
Yeah, Lillard would certainly be on the 3-man list for sure.
pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Hill.
Sweet jumper from Hill. Got into his comfort zone before rising up with the shot. Really good-looking stroke.
Bryant. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hill's experience on display there, doing a nice job handling the physical contact and drawing the foul.
First free throw is good.
Tell you what, George Hill is one of my favorite players to watch. A veteran point guard. He's bounced around a bit the last few seasons, but he gives you leadership, toughness, a cool demeanor, and he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around. Brings value to every team that he plays on. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Bryant in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. On offense, here are the Bucks. Good momentum, 8 straight points. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here's Grant. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Harper. Down low. Jackson's shot is good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That's defense from Harper, and that's
7
defense from
seconds
the
left
team for
to
your
play in the
team jump.
first. Here's Kobe. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Harper, no good. Here's DiVincenzo. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
And the Lakers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's O'Neal. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Shaq's got 6 points.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. To the middle. Here's Lopez. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Lopez has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. A pass to Fox. Now Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. You and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. That's terrific. Outside for Bledsoe, and that one goes long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The shot by Ori, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Giannis outside. Six on the shot clock. Back to Bledsoe. Fox with the steal. Pass to Ryder. Nice ball movement.
Are you kidding me?
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular.
That's the big shot, right?
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Fox. Off target from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that
Nice dunk.
height to find open teammates.
Right there.
Stolen by Middleton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Can they get it? Pass to Matthews. Bledsoe left side. Kicks it out to Giannis. Middleton outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen.
That was amazing. That was nice dunk. Oh my goodness, Corey Bryant.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. From deep, Ilyasova. And here are the Lakers, trailing by 2.
Well, you got to respect the speed of Bryant.
It is
He's so fast when he's got room to run.
Nice dunk again.
Pass to Middleton. Shoots the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Kobe. And finished off by Bryant.
Oh, he got
amazing dunk and nice dunk to end out the first half.
Give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg.
Nice. That's Kobe Bryant taking over.
See just a sure-handed lay-in there, but
and of course it's number 8 as we see right now.
A little extra.
And that's it for the first half of
amazing
action.
enough
What's been a very
first half with Corey Bryant on and that's right there. Nice. And Corey Bryant has 8 points. Just like his number also.
Second half of basketball.
Out all around
we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And finish off by Bryant.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will
again.
On defense on that drive.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's Matthews from the arc. Offensive rebound. For 3, Middleton. And that's collected by Grant. Here's Bryant. Got a piece of it. Matthews with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's the push shot, Kobe. You be shot right there.
Matthews gets it to go. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Right side, Matthews. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Timeout.
Matthews has got 5 points now this quarter.
And Matthews crosses up the defense with his catch-and-shoot J. You can't afford to lay off of him.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, and
Oh,
he
Sasuke
went for the
said, "Stay out of my
two-hander
way."
On the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Korver for three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
That's like a dunk contest like right there.
Quarter here and 5
That was
each
creative.
so far.
And guys, neither team
That
has
was
been
nice.
able to pull away.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. Kyle Korver, and that's good. And the Bucks lead by 2.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and
Get a 3-point shot like a number.
And Greg, you know, the
And
defense
Antetokounmpo
has
on the
been
third floor
very
also.
slow to
What's he
adapt.
got 3 more like
I mean, that's 10
players
straight
done?
points now inside.
Let's go.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 3-on-3. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 10 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Shaq. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from
Number
inside.
one.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. One guy who's been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
And he's just attacking the rim with force.
Shut in the number
They
one
need to
because
try to
Kobe's
deny
check
him the
number
ball
one.
in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Ilyasova. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ilyasova's got his first basket of the night. The kick out to Bryant. To the middle. Here's Harper. Here's Madsen. And the layup is good. Madsen's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Just his first attempt. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Harper. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Hill. Here's George. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And here's Ilyasova outside.
Oh, my goodness! Before the hole!
How about that? And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The Bucks on top. They lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now George. Down low. Good D by Lopez.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Took him no time at all on that one. Matthews has got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
In the corner, George with it. Here's Ryder. Second chance shot. And it's Madsen missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
The offensive rebound. Here's Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really terrific work from Hill. Angling his body perfectly on the shot and forcing the defense to act.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Shooting 2.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David.
And Hill is really kind of a nice, subtle mix of explosiveness and outstanding defense. A guy who plays both ends of the floor with equal efficiency and effectiveness.
O'Neal. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only.
Go on a quadruple team, why don't you?
And it's coming
What
easy
is a
for them
double
right
team?
now.
My
5
goodness, that's
baskets in a
amazing.
row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Here's Kobe. To the inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Always nice to see
Kobe Bryant and Shaq pick a road. Any better than that?
so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
But, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
Lopez over to help. Pass to Ori. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we've got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 14-point game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And Kobe drops them both. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits for participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And finished off by Bryant.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Back to O'Neal. Over Lopez. O'Neal misses. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 3. And the Bucks lead by 19.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Inside, O'Neal. Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Here's Brown, and it's good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he sinks the second. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Connaughton.
Los Angeles foul. Kobe Bryant. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
That free throw good from Brown.
At the line for 2.
And Brown drops them both. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ball stolen. Shoots. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win.
I took fucking 13 more shots than him. I was supposed to making my shots. So that's good though. They said taking more shots is great. So what are you saying then? You're making them. Shooting percentage. 7 for 13, 9 for 15. It's not terrible, but like I said, that's gonna look good at the end of the game. Like you said, that's not what it was. Yeah, he only took 10 shots with Giannis. I'm about to say, you ever see Giannis' stats? Try one more right now. And if I don't get him, take a break. Then let's one more attempt. Take a little break. Go eat breakfast and come back down. And get that last one in. Goes right now. Yeah. Hey, guess what? I think we're going to rock or something like that. 6. Hey man, they're kind of good. That's what I'm saying. The Rockets have it. Is it LeBron? I'll take you. Alright, great. LeBron LeBron didn't do anything. But I'll take this.
Oh, all right. It's going to be a good one.
Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Wait, back up, back up. I was told it, back up, back up. It's all in my back up, back up. But I won't be your back up, back up. Back up, living life in this back up. I might slip out and back up, but I won't be your victim. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup.
So the Lakers win the tip. James looking around. Offensive rebound. Davis hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Davis has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Lakers.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
There's Green with the three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
An elite passer in this position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
The kick out to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
That was an amazing dunk.
And we're talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really
nice dunking on LeBron nonetheless. All right, let's get it. Let's go.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. They kick it out to Green from deep three-point range, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. So it's the Lakers now. Kobe goes in from 6 feet. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Softly drops in the floater. Davis has got his second basket.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it. Oh, that's straight TNT, nice baby.
Explosive. That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Outside, Green. And here's James outside. And he's good on the three ball.
And James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Most teams now look to run early and often, Chris. And there are some keys to finding success, aren't there, in the transition game?
Yeah, and the first key is you run fast and you speed up the pace, but that doesn't mean you hurry and take a hurried shot. Pacing and speed is all about getting it past half court to see if the defense is set, and if they're not, to take advantage. But it's a two-step process. And for teams to just run all crazy or willy-nilly like my grandfather used to say, well, they're not going to do anything but play fast and bang.
Like, our girl was such a
Here's LeBron after the basket by Los Angeles. And another three for the Lakers.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to McGee. The kick out to LeBron. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And Tete is Chris's girl, by the way. That's his team, also team guy. That's one not right fast. All right, excuse me.
Los Angeles trails by 3. Now here's Shaq. Guarded by Green. Back to O'Neal. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Shaq's got 6 points.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
And it's Green missing. Pass to Shaq. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Just laying bodies down out here. Let's go.
Going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
A 3 from Bradley. James outside. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. The good-looking shot from the wing. He has 6.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Ouch! Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
And Kev, if someone was there to contest it, it wouldn't have done any good.
Ryder, no good.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, man, he uses quickness, athleticism to find that space to shoot. Bradley's got a nice touch from the perimeter.
Green inside the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, Indy.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Got the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
LeBron outside. They kick it out to Green. From downtown, Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the paint. Fisher grabs the board.
Give it up for the D.
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go. His leaping ability.
There's no Corey Bryant. LeBron James nonetheless.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Bradley. Kobe with the steal. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Over to the left wing. Outside Bradley. It's stolen by Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass. Bryant got 7 points for the quarter.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
The Lakers another fast break chance right here. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Exactly, that was what LeBron did. Get high. Awesome. Amazing dunk, Kobe Bryant.
This team is
in charge of
this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Davis puts it in.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Here's Bryant. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go out. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ryder, good.
Man, has this offense been running? I'm just getting tired of watching them.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Shaq. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would be signed. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Pass to Harper. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Inside, Davis. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Davis has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Tipped away. Right side, Harper. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team.
Nice done, Rod Harper. You were playing amazing.
Both teams
Give it
are
go,
pretty
get done.
evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Pass to Davis. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
.41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the shot is long. Out to Kuzma. Uncovered. Again, Los Angeles.
He's one of the top guys when it comes to those catch-and-shoot jumpers. Kuzma, he loves getting those shots off in a split second.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. And here is Los Angeles now. Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Morris. Anthony Davis firing on all. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here are the Lakers with the ball. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And they pick up 2. Shaq's got 4 this quarter.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
From deep three-point range, Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant just stays
I changed the hands, Corey Bryant. That was amazing.
At just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Kuzma outside. Back to Rondo. It's stolen by Bryant. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Corey Bryant just said the defense, get out the way, why don't you?
Great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Outside for Rondo. Looking to end the run. Hands it from downtown.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. So both teams changing it up here. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
It's George on the wing. Wants to get it to Grant and does. And that one, good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Green. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Green's got 14 points for the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle of things.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. While the NBA is entertainment, you know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. Timeout called the Lakers. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense That does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And it's Davis missing.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the left wing. Outside Bradley. And Green puts up a deep three. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Davis. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
O'Neal. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Kept alive. They kick it out to Green. And he beats the buzzer. Wow! Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. LeBron with it. Back to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to James. Poked away. And the Lakers call time here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Yep, it counts. Bryant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Down low. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys?
All right, I see you with the dunk, Corey Bryant. That was amazing. Also, the other fans rate. Can't even doing it. Killer instinct. Perfect execution. That's how y'all get it done. That's how we get it done.
For Kuzma. Good in the
Bachelor
assist
13,
goes to LeBron.
Let's go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
O'Neal. And the shot goes in. Shaq's got 10 points in just the second half.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Outside Harper. Here's Ryder. Pass to Madsen. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Howard.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Los Angeles calls timeout. Deflects the pass. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. No good on the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Harper. No good on the shot. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And Davis, here we go. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Grant, right side. Outside, George. To the inside. Madsen. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 3. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter.
LeBron James.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Davis. A 3 from Bradley. And here's Green outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Left side, Bryant. Here's Shaq. And Davis pulls it down. Los Angeles trails by 3. The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by James.
And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
Up top, Shaq. Pass to Bryant. Back to O'Neal. It's stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. Bradley's got the ball. And the wide open shot from Green. Bullseye!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here is Shaq, guarded by Bradley. Here's O'Neal. They can't stop the run with that one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
The seasoned veteran Bradley. What poise and confidence to drain the big-time shot.
Shaq can't hit. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
The 3 from Bryant. Buries it from outside.
And Kobe lives for these situations. You know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
Yeah, this is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was.
Fuck, man. Yeah, all stats with that had everything.
And yeah.
Just they would play well late.
And you remember Kobe Bryant had that when that critical possession when like Shaq had it. Mm-hmm. Kobe Bryant had it on the baseline, and then but Anthony Davis still there though. That's why I was like critical, like don't want to give it to him and then get blocked.
And then Shaq kept the one. He was backing up. I thought he was gonna turn around and just go dunk it. We were up by 5 at that point. 5.
But then what happened instead?
He did that like little misled. He like that was still a great shot. He had like misled.
Yeah. All right, now yeah. I'm thinking about sitting.
I'm gonna go eat breakfast real quick. That's this last one. Right?
All right.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm going 2. That's fine.
Oh, you hit on with it. I should be 10 out to best of 33 over and out. Today's first day of May 1st, 2020. Let's go. New month, new swag. But still same swag. Alright, over and out.